Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Wonderfully Made. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate it. Today I have for you my July favorites, or maybe I should just say my current favorites, because we are kind of mid-August at this point. But yes, I do have a few items that I have been loving lately, and I wanted to go ahead and share it with you guys. So with that being said, let me just get to the favorites, and of course Lala will bark. And I'm going to show you these things in no particular order. Several of the items are items that I rediscovered in the process of going through my collection and trying to use things. And I am starting to have weekly baskets so that I can make sure I'm using everything that I love. I do have more decluttering videos coming ASAP. And so the first thing that I have is one of the newest items in my collection, and that is this Sephora Pro Warm Eyeshadow Palette. I have been loving this eyeshadow palette. I cannot put it down. I mean, I have been using this thing almost daily. I mean, I will get up and start getting ready for work, and I tell myself that I'm not going to put on any eyeshadow. And then I look to the left and I see the eyeshadow palette, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to put on any eyeshadow. I need to get out of here. And I look at that eyeshadow palette and it's like, girl, you know you want me. The eyeshadows are so creamy and buttery and pigmented and blendable. Yes, there's quite a bit of fallout, but I don't mind that because I have been able to create neutral looks. I've been able to create a couple of really bold looks using this eyeshadow palette. This has been my go-to eyeshadow palette since I purchased it, and I absolutely love it. It almost makes me want to get the others, but I'm not. Another Sephora brand item that I have been loving is this solid brush cleaner. Let me show you. This is how much I have left. I don't use this to clean my brushes, but it cleans my beauty sponges like nobody's business. And I love the way it smells. It's not an overpowering scent at all. It's not very strong. It's a very subtle, fresh, clean scent, and I absolutely love it. So I have really been loving that. This is definitely going to be a repurchase for me. Speaking of beauty sponges, I have absolutely been loving this beauty sponge. I mean, look at this. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but I mean, I have worn this thing out. And this one is by EcoTools, and I absolutely love it for my foundation. I love the flat side for setting my under eye concealer. I've been using this thing almost daily, and that says a lot because I am a beauty blender girl. But since I am talking about tools, another thing that I have absolutely been loving since I purchased it is this foundation brush head for my Clarisonic. Oh my goodness, guys. This brush head, it applies foundation to perfection almost. I mean, it blends out the foundation. It's not streaky. I mean, this thing really does work. I am like so pleasantly surprised at how much I love this thing, because I knew it was going to be a gimmick when I purchased it, but it absolutely works. I love this thing. Now, that being said, technically you're supposed to change out your Clarisonic brush heads every 3 months or so, and I guess if you keep it clean and make sure you're maintaining your brush heads, you can certainly extend the life of them. And so I can't see myself having to buy this every 3 months. I'm just going to put that out there, okay, because You know, this thing is what, I can't remember, $30, and I don't think I'm going to be paying, you know, $30 for this brush head every few months, but it absolutely works. That being said, another thing that I have been loving lately is my Clarisonic. I had kind of gotten away from using my Clarisonic. I don't know why, because I really love it, but I hadn't really been using it. But since purchasing the foundation brush head, I started using my Clarisonic again, and I love how clean, squeaky clean my face feels when I use it. I really feel like it cleanses all of the old makeup and dirt and gook from out of my pores, and so I really have been loving this again. And since we're talking about skincare and cleansing my skin, another favorite is these Clinique Pep Start Quick Cleansing Swipes. Now, I have been a die-hard lover and fan of the e.l.f. makeup wipes. They're $3 and I love them. They work very well for me. These are a bit more expensive. I think this pack is $15, so it's really not that bad. It's $15 and you get 50 makeup wipes in a pack, and the wipes are, you know, they're fairly big. I have a little bit of lipstick on this, but this is how big the wipe is. I love the way it smells, and let me tell you, it removes all of my makeup. Now, if I have like a full face of makeup with, you know, cream contour and a full coverage foundation and all of that, then of course I'm going to use some type of cleansing balm or cleansing oil or something like that. But this works wonders, particularly on a light makeup day. I feel comfortable just using this to clean the makeup off of my face, you know. I try not to go to bed with makeup on my face, you know, but hey, I'm not perfect, and sometimes your girl will fall asleep without washing that makeup off, okay? Don't judge me. This other item, which is an oldie but goodie that I rediscovered, and this is my Queen Helene Mint Julep mask, and I got this from the Dollar General, and let me tell you, this mask gives all of my high-end masks a run for its money. And I have just been having a lot of skin issues lately, so I've kind of started going back to the things that I know work for me, and this is one of those things. Now, this mask does have a strong minty scent, so if you are sensitive to scents, then you know you might want to be careful about this, because it does have a strong minty scent and it is a lingering scent. It says that this mask instantly absorbs excessive oil, extracts impurities, and help minimize the appearance of pores. After use, skin is deeply clean with a fresh, oil-free feel and healthy looking complexion, and I agree with that 100%. I love to use this mask before applying makeup. If I have somewhere to go and my face is feeling a bit congested, you know, and I just need a fresh start skin-wise, if that makes sense, then this is the mask I am going for. It cleanses my face. There is definitely a noticeable difference in my pores when I use this. My complexion looks brighter and more clear, so I also love to use this mask when I am having breakouts, like now, having these hormonal breakouts. I'm too old for this. I have two more skincare items that I have been loving this past month or so, and that is the Clinique Pep Start Eye Cream. Here lately I have been dealing with dry skin. My skin has been unusually dry, and I just don't understand it because where I live is very hot and humid, and I don't know what's going on. I guess I'm just getting old and my body chemistry is changing and my skin is getting more dry, especially underneath my eyes. And so I have really been enjoying this Clinique Pep Start Eye Cream. I feel like it's really moisturizing, great for prepping my under eye area, you know, before I use my concealer and setting powder and all of that. And so I have really been enjoying that. Now, in terms of, you know, seeing any improvement with regard to my under eye area in terms of fine lines or anything like that, I have not noticed any difference, but it has helped with the dryness. It has. Now, the final skincare item that I have been loving, I have rediscovered and reincorporated into my skincare regime, and I don't even know why, how, what happened to make me stop using this, because this stuff is absolutely amazing and it is $10. It is under $10, and this is the Studio 35 Alpha Hydroxy Cream from Walgreens. It absolutely helps to combat dry skin. I will cleanse my skin and I will use this either right before or right after my serum, and this has really been helping to restore the moisture in my skin, because alpha hydroxy acids are really good for restoring moisture in your skin and removing dead cells from your skin. It's really good for minimizing or helping to combat fine lines. And let me tell you, when I use this consistently, when I was first introduced to this, I definitely noticed a real difference in the appearance of my skin. My fine lines, my hyperpigmentation, the moisture balance in my skin. And since I returned to using this, my skin is really improving a lot. Love this stuff. And I noticed that you can't find it on Walgreens website anymore, but it is still sold inside of Walgreens. And if I ever find out that Walgreens will be discontinuing this stuff, we're gonna have a problem. Now, the negative side of this, of course, is the scent. It smells like Elmer's glue. It really does. I don't know if the camera's going to pick this up or not, but it looks like Elmer's glue as well. But it absolutely works wonders for my skin. I don't know why I ever stopped using the things that worked for me. There is absolutely a downside to trying new products, because we get away from the things that we love and know works for us, you know. So I have rediscovered this Bronze Goddess bronzer by Estee Lauder, and oh my goodness, I love this bronzer. I don't care too much for this to contour my face because of the red undertones in it, and I do have it in the shade 04 Deep, by the way. But to just bronze my face up a little bit after applying foundation to just kind of bring my face back to life, love this stuff. Love it, love it, love it. Another rediscovery is this brow pencil by MAC in the color Spiked. I am terrible at really defining my eyebrows, but this makes it so easy. But if my brows have been, you know, a little bit more put together as of lately, this is why. Okay. So the final two items that I have for you guys is this Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer. I think when I first purchased this primer, I used it a few times. I liked it, but I had other primers that I liked more, and so I used those. This in conjunction with this. This is the Tasha Gold Camellia Beauty Oil, and I have been using this as my daytime facial moisturizer. These two together work perfectly. I don't know how they mesh so well together for at least my skin, but when I use these together, when I tell you it extends the wear of my foundation, it extends the wear time of my foundation, and it keeps me matte without feeling overly dry. So these two together have been absolutely great for me. I've been loving it. And so yes, that's all I have for you. I have absolutely been loving these things. Please feel free to comment below, ask me any questions that you might have about anything that I've shared with you today, and I will do my best to respond as quickly as possible. Thank you guys so much for coming back. If you are already subscribed to this channel, I so appreciate your support. If you're not subscribed, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you can keep up with what I have going on this channel. I would wholeheartedly welcome you to join my little YouTube family that I have here. And so yeah, that is it. Please feel free to check out some of my other videos that I've recorded and posted recently. That's it. As always, remember that you are fearfully and wonderfully made by God, and He loves you. And I'll see you in the next video.